It means, for one thing, that we're starting to look at indicators that are important to look at when we're talking about reducing risk factors for chronic disease. So, for example, increasing physical activity and improving nutritional behaviors. And that is to say that these behaviors are influenced by our environment, and attributes of the environment are determined by policy at community level and at organizational level and at the societal level. So this is not a problem of just individual behavior. And so it's very promising to see these kinds of measures as indicators of the health of our communities. Well, actually, and I say this, you know, living in one section of Atlanta and not being really exposed to some other areas, but I was actually surprised that we scored that highly. Atlanta has been known historically as being sort of a poster child for a city that is not bikeable or walkable, for example. So now my particular area of the city and my particular county have taken a wonderful approach to this and have decided that it is important for people to have access to opportunities to be physically active, whether that's active transport, so being able to walk or bike to a destination like a store or to work, and also for recreation. And so they've passed policies, for example, that require bike lanes and trails to be built when roadways are built. They're retrofitting a lot of the existing roadways with those things. They've allocated a good proportion of resources to improving existing park and recreational facilities, but also siting new facilities where there are none now. Essentially what happened was the city took several miles of urban streets on a Sunday, closed them off to vehicular traffic, and opened them up to the community just for pedestrian and bicycle traffic. And so you could ride a bike or rollerblade or push your baby in a stroller or take a walk down the middle of the street, get to know other people. I got exposed to a whole section of the city I hadn't known before, and so it was a really neat program. And you know, just to the sort of sense of community even that it created just by being out there and being, you know, having that physical proximity to other people that you don't often have because you're in a car.